Hi everybody, we have a Porsche 911 997 version. We were today Targa 4S. Customers raising an issue that when you start the car up, none of the lights turn on. This is the lights for the airbag, the engine management light, the when you first start the car up in the standard ignition system position, all the lights should come up on your dash until you start the car and the lights should all go off. But that's not happening here. When you turn the signal on, press the indicator lamp or the hazard lamps, it shows up on your bulbs on outside, but it's not showing on the cluster there. So sent the cluster away. Cluster's fine. And then the customers said that the back seats are absolutely soaked in water. Now you can see in this car, I've taken it all off. This was pooled with water, and this was pooled with water. And then what I've done a little test, and all my videos are becoming all these water leaking videos now. But they can be a bit of a headache, and lo and behold, as you can see, there's two computers here. Oh, those are relays, and that's a computer. I've taken that off, and as you can see the cable running, and the cable runs along here. Now in the corner here and there, behind those speakers, these come off very easily. The water that runs along the roof runs along the channel here inside the car. So you've got the outside part, but obviously there's always certain amount of water that will creep in between the seals, and they run along here down the back. And there is a drain pipe. You can actually, once you take these two, there's two screws. You take this cap off, there's a screw in here, and the screw here. If you take this down, this is a pop off, this just pops off, and there's a screw there. Two screws, and this unit comes out, and then you can actually see the pipe. Took the pipe off, that was filled with gunk. I just simply clear that out. It comes out quite a bit, so you can put your mouth to it and just blow into it, and then you can feel the gunk actually coming out the car. So that's clean, and I've cleaned that side as well. And luckily for me, or you can say lucky or unlucky, but it started raining, which is a good test for me. And I actually took a hose pipe, run the hose pipe along the edge of the car, and it's been 24 hours and it's dry. So the water would run along here in this corner. It'd run along there in the corner, because that's where the pipe would, the overflow in the pipe, because the pipe was blocked. Run along the corner, down here, overflow on the seat, and depending, overflow down here into the seat, underneath the seat. These are leather seats, so you don't really know. It's only that it overflowed onto the front seats here. Sorry, into the floors of the carpet here, that we knew. It's only when I took the leather seats off, the actual carpet was soaked. And when I mean soaked, it was soaked. And I don't know how long this has been going for. But unfortunately on this side, water runs along that cable. And I've put this back on temporarily because we're going to order a new one. But the cable goes in there, and you can actually see corrosion along the edge on the back there, and that's what's fried this computer, which is having an effect on that cluster with the lights not coming on, indicator lights not showing on the cluster. So we're going to get that repaired. Once that's repaired, swap that out, bolt that back on, and we're going to put the seats back on. If any of you are wondering how did I take this off, it's quite simple, guys. There's three sections to it. There's a panel that goes across here, and a panel that goes at the back. They're literally just bolts on, they clip on, as you can see. So this is really a very nice car to work on, in the sense that things do come off relatively easy, and you can put them back you know, relatively easy as well. And with the back seats, there's a bolt that you take off. You take off your seat belts, the bolts for you. I've just put this back on because I'm going to give the car back to the customer while we're waiting for that computer. But I don't like keeping things in a box sometimes, and if I can put them back, it's just easier for me to know where things go back in terms of, you know, I don't mix up the bolts. So you just take out the bolts for the seat belt, there and there, there and there, and the seat cover is just one piece, or the seats just pop off. The bottom seats just pop off. Put your hand underneath, give it a good tug, the seats come off. The back part comes off with this bolt here, and you got a couple of bolts there, over there and here. You can see I put the bolts back on there. So that's what holds the backrest. That comes off, and then the carpet just simply comes out from underneath the door panel here. Now I didn't have to take this off, luckily. Some cars you have to take them off, which can be a bit of a extra, you know, adds on a little extra to your job. But this was good. The carpet just simply came off, and you can see I'm actually just trying to record this. Yeah, the carpet just runs straight down, so it's just a matter of just lifting back this carpet and lifting the back carpet to where the seats were, and it all comes out as one unit. You don't even have to take the center console out. Yeah, carpet tucks into this gap and underneath. So as you pull it that way, it'll slide out. Yeah, hope this video has been helpful, guys. You can see where the carpet's been soaked. This is the old stuff. I gotta give that a dry. But I've got one of those Bissell carpet cleaners. So I've already cleaned the seats. Cleaned the carpets for the back here, and they're dry now. And so I'll be putting that back on. I'm gonna do the same for these. I'm not going to take these carpets out. That will involve a bit more work, where you'll have to take the seats out, but they're not as bad as the back seats were. So I'm just going to use that vacuum to soak up as much as I can. The sponge underneath, or the sound deafening material, right, there you go, this white stuff. Yeah, this retains a lot of water, guys. It soaks it up, and you can see this is all soaked up there. So I'm gonna put a couple of rags and dry that up as much as I can. And once the computer's back, replace that, put everything back, and yeah, hopefully that'll solve this problem on this car. This has a sliding roof, and you know, the common problems I've seen in sort of water entering the car is, well, this may be a negative or positive depending on how you see this, but these drain ports have to be cleaned. You know, this should be part of your service, especially the trims outside. Those trims do pop off the clips. You just clip off, and then just take some water, give the whole edge along. This is the outside edge outside the car. Take them off, give them a clean, lift the you know, the bonnet, not the bonnet, the boot lid up, and then clean all the channels. Same in the front of the car. I did the same in the front of the car. I took the front cowl off where the wipers are. There's sort of three drain holes. They were blocked as well, because you get leaves and you get muck over time going in there, and it just blocks it. And unfortunately for these cars, and newer cars, there's electric components hidden everywhere. All you need is a little bit of water and then pop. That's it. They cost you a lot, and so yeah, it's a good preventative maintenance. I usually, when I service cars, I do spend an extra, you know, 45 minutes an hour to just clean those drain holes, etc., because it's less hassle for me later down the line. So yeah, I hope this video has been helpful for any of you who has a 911 997 Targa 4S. You know, an easy way of knowing you've got water coming in there is just easily just lift the seat up. Is put your hand underneath, it'll pop straight up. That's the first thing. And if your carpet is soaked, then you know you got water for sure coming in from those two corners, because that's the only way, because this is high, yeah, so it's not, you know, water's not coming on here. And it wouldn't go back. It actually runs down here, then it overflows, and then then it runs down into the carpet. Okay, hope that's been helpful, guys. Have a good day. Any comments, any suggestions, like and subscribe, and I'll post some more videos in the near future. Thank you. Bye.